What's happening, beautiful people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Coming on a little bit early. I know the game is still going on right now, but I figure I come on a little bit early. Welcome to the Chalupa and Friends halftime live stream. We've done these for every game this year, except for the one Wake Forest game that I missed because I was at that game. Automatic Andy going for three. We know he gonna make this. This is automatic Andy. Andy doing what Andy does, man. Ain't nobody surprised about that. Automatic Andy gonna be automatic. That's why we call him Automatic Andy, man. Best kicker in the country. All right, 28-31 going into halftime. Let me just tweet out Automatic Andy because that's my guy. Oh man, how we feeling? How we feeling, chat? Am I showing the bands playing at halftime? No. I will not be showing any actual footage from halftime. I cannot do that. They will destroy my channel. They will demolish my channel. They will come for it. 31-28. Obviously I think saying a bit of an offensive game so far would be putting it lightly. It is clearly been a leave the defense at home kind of game. It's good to see some of the guys get some playing time though, and we've seen Shamar Kirk in there. That was fire. Shimmy getting his first catch. Come on, man. I want this win though. I know for a lot of people that is that because of opt-outs and stuff, they don't care about bowl games. I disagree, man. Like I wholeheartedly disagree. I still care about bowl games. I still want to win bowl games. Like that's just how I am. I want to win the games that we're in. Fantastic seeing that boy JoJo. Fantastic. What's happening, Kenny? What's happening, Brody? All right, well, we call this Chalupa and Friends for a reason, man. Those of y'all that are not new to this, y'all know what's up. It's not just about me. It's about my friends as well. So the first one, no stranger to the Chalupa and Friends halftime live stream and no stranger to the channel. One of the best when it comes to breaking down film here on YouTube and on Twitter. 365 Canes football. My dog, Steve-O. How we feeling about the Pop-Tarts Bowl so far, bro? How we feeling?
Chilling. I was having some technical difficulties, so the green screen is not gonna happen. I got my Funkos out. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm an offensive guy, but does not mean I enjoy watching our defense continuously not be able to get stops. But I gotta credit the defense. We had a couple turnovers, and the defense got stops back to back. So to close half, we had the lead because that defense. Hopefully, we could get back to the drawing board. Coach Guidry has a rap sheet of, adjusting in second half. Obviously, we haven't seen that much this year, but we're hoping for it. Some guys stepping up, some guys giving up plays. Young guys going, yeah, JoJo scored that. What's up? That's my boy.
Yeah.
What's up, Kenny? Proud of him.
That's a three-star receiver going to FIU this year.
Man. I mean,
Kenny Williams.
It's what you like to see in the bowl game, but except defensively, I can't just miss that. But offensively, yeah, young guys stepping up. Jordan Lyle stepping up in his early carries. You said Shamar got his first catch of the year. Jacoby being Jacoby. Honestly, he could have got that one if Cam looked the other way. He went to Arroyo. If he went to Jacoby, that was going to be a touchdown. So offensively, everything, you got to love it. I'm on that. But defensively, man, I'm hurting, dog. Got to make a tackle. You could come through, and a lot of these will be 8-10 yard plays if you just live to find them down. You just come up, make an open field tackle. But we just missing completely, and then he going up 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I mean, come on, that touchdown run that gave him that lead. Yo, you one-on-one in the alley. That's an 8-yard pickup. If you a corner, I get it. So if he drive you for that first down, whatever, get him down to the ground. Turn into a 40-yard touchdown, bro. We got to tackle, bro. It is despicable how we tackle, bro.
That's the part, Steve, that be driving me crazy. It's It's all right. So you're gonna give up every once in a while. You'll give up a catch. You'll give up a run. But we turn slants into highlight reels. We turn sometimes, just especially when you watch other football, like I know you do. You watch other safeties and you watch these safeties be a last line of defense. And like, we're not asking for people to be Sean Taylor. I just want someone to stop a run from being a 40-yard run, like Steve-O was saying. You know what I'm saying? We understand that the defense is not going to be the 85 Bears, but the fundamentals just, they seem to not be there. All right, let's bring on our second guest, another one that's no stranger, representing 305 Sports Now, one of my favorite YouTube channels. My guy, Will, on vacation right now. How are you enjoying the first half of the Pop-Tarts Bowl on vacation, brother?
Man, same old with the defense, man. I am so frustrated with the play that I saw, especially in the first quarter. The first quarter was just atrocious. I was watching Joey from You Heard on X basically say, that the Iowa State fans like, man, our offense hasn't looked this good in a long time. So we make a lot of offenses that are mediocre look really good. So that's what I see going on as well. The same thing. I agree with Steve-O. What's up, Steve-O? How you doing, man? So I mean, a lot of things, dude. I mean, it's a lot of missed tackles as well. A lot of slants, like you said, Corey, that became like big time plays as well. I mean, you're gonna give up some plays. Like I thought the Diani Hill play, that was good coverage. The receiver just made a good play, and Beck just threw it in a perfect angle and so on. But I mean, Carson Hansen, come on, man. he looks like Emmitt Smith, dude. It's just unbelievable. What I'm seeing as well. I am glad though. They did settle down a bit the last couple drives, where they were able to get off the field. So hopefully that transcends into the second half, and also the fact that they were able to take the lead. But you have to take opportunities as well. OJ Federic dropped an interception. We had an opportunity to recover a fumble, and we didn't as well. You have to be opportunistic, especially since you can't put that onus on your offense on every single game, the entire time. So that's how I feel right now.
I mean, we did. It hurts to say this, but we did see this coming. Mm-hmm. It's just when you see, like Steve-O mentioned earlier, you see little things just like tackling continue to be a problem. At some point, it just gets extremely frustrating. All right, I got to bring on our last guest to round out the panel. Someone else that's no stranger to the Chalupa and Friends halftime live stream. My guy from Cafecito and Canes, one of the best YouTube channels out there covering our Miami Hurricanes. John, how we feeling about the first half, brother?
Little better after the way it ended, getting a big fourth down stop, and then even if it was a field goal. I got nervous when we got inside the 15. I was like, please do not make a stupid throw. Don't force it. Got 3 points. If it's not there, throw it away. Sure enough, we did. There was nothing there. Iowa State likes to drop back, so I was happy with how we handled the end of that drive. Got the points, got the lead. But the other 90% of the first half, I wasn't happy with. Just a lot of getting caught flat-footed, a lot of looking lost, missed tackles. Defense up until those last couple of possessions looked cool. But like Will said, hopefully this continues into the second half. But how about the game JoJo Trade was having? I don't know if you guys brought it up yet. Oh my God, our boy. I was hoping
man.
One of the break. Glad it's him.
I've been banging that drum all year. I think the fans are tired of hearing me talk about it at this point. But not just JoJo. We're seeing some Armando Blunt. We're seeing Justin Scott out there. Cameron Pruitt's out there. What do y'all think about some of the younger guys that have had a chance to step up so far? And who are some of the guys you want to see in the second half? Steve-O, we'll start with you. We'll go with Will, then John.
The only thing I want to see in the second half is, break down and wrap up. That's the only thing I just break down and wrap up. Strictly speaking, I think the defensive line is getting pressure. They haven't gotten to the sacks yet, but they're creating enough pressure where the guy's getting the ball out of his hands quick, and it's just your job to come up and make a tackle, bro. Like, dog, sometimes winning a play is getting a 4-yard, 5-yard stop, and then living the fight, get that, earn the right to rush the passer on third down and let Ruben Bain or one of these guys make a play. That's all I care about, man. Just please wrap up. slow down, break down. This old diving full speed is not doing nothing for me, yo.
Yeah.
And it's just, it don't matter who the personnel has been. When you put in new guys, it's been the same thing. So I would like to see Marquise Williams made a couple of tackles, missed a tackle too. Like, yo, just no more missed tackles. That's the only thing I care about. I think the offense is going to score outside those 2 fumbles. Mark Fletcher has 1 lost fumble in his entire career in Miami. He's not a guy who put the ball on the ground. Defense had his back there. That's what we need to continue to see. But, yo, just please tackle. I'm not really that mad at the defensive backs for their coverage. Wesley had a good coverage on that play in the back of the end zone. I'm not mad at De'Anthony Hill, as you mentioned. That's a top ball to a 6'4" like receiver. Like, that's a perfect ball. If you were playing Madden, it would give you that green when you released it. Like, that was a perfect ball. So, I mean, that's all I care about seeing. Offensively, I think maybe we should keep running the ball more, low-key, feed Martinez, Fletcher, get him in there, but go ahead and feed the ball to your running back. Slow this down. Let the defense settle in a little bit more. Build on that. Don't let because defense gonna have to come out first because they deferred. The defense, hopefully they get a stop, man, and then we run the ball, man. We got to run the ball, slow it down on these turnovers, and then we'll be fine. Run the ball and tackle. Literally, something that coach has been saying since the 1800s. Just run the ball and tackle.
Since Pee Wee, dog. That's the that's day one. What about you, Will? What if anything do you want to see from a player personnel or from you? Do you feel like there is something else that should be highlighted, or are there some guys you want to see?
Yeah, I agree with Steve-O. Just wrap up and tackle. And enough of this highlight reel crap. That's the one thing I want to talk about as well. I do like what I see from the young guys. I mean, Saquon Patterson is a true freshman. He's going to make his mistakes, but I'm not upset with him as far as coverage goes. But he has, when he's had opportunity, he has wrapped up guys and brought them down. I like the effort from Cam Bobby Pruitt trying to strip the running back, even though it cost us a first down. But the effort is there to try to force turnovers, try to make a play happen. So I am liking what I see out of the young guys. I do want to see Nikar get more into the game as well. I do want to see some action from him as well in the game. And I'm loving JoJo Trader, man. I mean, to the guy that called him mid on X a couple of days ago, saying that the only reason why he was so good is because Jeremiah Smith was in the side. I hope you change your tune, because that's the future of the receiving core, man. That kid is absolutely unbelievable, and he's deceptively strong, because that was a big boy touchdown that when he got into the end zone, he broke that tackle solidly against a veteran defensive back, from over there from Iowa State. So that's what I want to see, man. I want to see us run the ball. Okay, I think there should be a run heavy second half. I want to see the defense get tired out over Iowa State, where you're in cruise control. But I do want to see what we saw at the end of the first half in the second quarter, where our defense was able to give our offense opportunities. I want to see that continue by wrapping up, putting pressure on the quarterback. Even if you don't get to the quarterback, having your hands up in the air because he's about 6 feet tall, can barely see over the offensive line, just to disrupt the passing game in general it would be very solid. Because one thing that concerned me about Iowa State coming into this game was that they're very good at passing the football. It had 2 stud wide receivers. One is not playing in today's game. So that's what I really want to see out of the Canes in the second half. Disrupt the passing lanes. Even if you don't get the sack, just make Beck uncomfortable. That's really all you really need to do. Get off the field and just get back on offense. Run the football with Martinez and Fletcher. Those two have been dominant as well. Run the football, especially Martinez. Martinez has been killing their defensive line. Just run the ball, Martinez, and you should come out with a victory in today's game and force a turnover. Miami needs to take the opportunity and force turnovers. Give Cam a short field so he can finalize this game and go off in the NFL draft.
Real quick, Corey, we did see Guidry do that a lot, especially against Syracuse, and it did not work out in our favor. I don't think we need to be doing any kind of exotic blitzes or anything. I would play a very basic brand of coverage if I'm Guidry. But what about you, John? What do you want to see here in this second half from the Canes? And what have you seen from some of the young guys that have gotten a chance to step up so far?
Well, JoJo, he stepped up to the plate, and yeah, I think he proved that he's gonna be a starter on this team next year, and I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. I'd like to see somebody on that D line make a play, get in the backfield and get home, maybe jar the ball loose. We've come close a few times. The pressure's there. They are forcing the ball out quick. I want to see someone get home and get a big sack, leading to a big stop or a big turnover. I need one. And then on offense, yeah, just pound the rock. Especially if we get a stop here to start the half, you gotta pound the rock, control the clock. Cristobal even said it during one of the sideline interviews. He doesn't want to slow down the offense now, but he did mention, I don't know if you caught it, that he does need to maybe incorporate some clock strategy,
Yeah.
a little later in the game. So I think he knows what he needs to do. Keep that offense off the field, keep our offense on the field as much as possible, and just lean on them. Because you see the size difference. Our O-line and their D-line, their front seven, that's really going to start taking effect in the second half. And last but not least, 2 hands on the ball, please. 2 turnovers is too many. I don't want to see any more.
Yeah, definitely. I think that'll be the key to this second half. Whichever offense does protect the football, whether that's us or Iowa State, that's how you lose these kind of shootouts or these kind of games like this. It's 1 or 2 mistakes, one extra possession for the other offense is going to seriously cost someone a trophy at the end of the day. So what I like to do to close these out is I like to assign my guests as the coaches. So real quickly before second half starts, let's break this down. Steve-O, I'm going to make you Cristobal. John, I'm going to give you the task of being Lance Guidry. And Will, I'm going to give you the task. John, I'm going to make you the defensive coordinator. Will, I'm going to make you the offensive coordinator. Let's start with the defensive coordinator, then we'll go OC, then head coach. What changes, if any, are you making to secure this bowl game for the Miami Hurricanes?
The times we've blitzed hasn't worked. Like I would like to see one of our D linemen get in the backfield, but honestly, being more realistic, go to that 3-3-5, man. We haven't done it all season. I think it's time. Drop more guys in coverage. Help your corners out. I know we have a deep D line, but look, what we've done all season isn't working. 3 down linemen, drop guys into coverage, give them a different look than we've shown on film. Iowa State, I don't think we'll know what to do.
I like that. And for heaven's sake, just drop more guys coverage. I think just protect your corners a little bit. Help your corners out a little bit. Give them a little bit over the top just to help them out a little bit. All right, offensive coordinator, what are we doing?
Balance, man. Balance out the run and the pass, but mostly a little bit more run this time around. You're killing him with David Martinez. I would keep giving David Martinez the ball throughout the whole entire second half until Iowa State could prove they could stop him. And that's pretty much what I would do. That would kill some clock. That would also slow down Iowa State's defense, fatigue them out, and then open up play action for Cam Ward to continue to pretty much carve apart their secondary as well. And again, just make sure that your offensive line is protecting your quarterback, especially in those play action situations, and keep feeding my man JoJo Trader, man. He's gonna be the guy, man, for next season. So keep doing that if you're gonna pass the ball. But I would say 55% of the offensive play calls should be run plays, and I think 65% of that should be run by Damian Martinez because they just can't stop him today.
All right, Cristobal, what are we telling both coordinators and the troops to make sure we can close out with an 11-win season?
I'll start with my offensive coordinator. I'm gonna call Doss Stover. I'm gonna be like, yo, why does Martinez only got 7 carries? And then, after that conversation is handed out, I'm gonna walk over to Coach D, my DC, and be like, yo, hey, your job is on the line right now, boy. You better start coaching. Cause this is not a drill. Like, this is not funny. Like, we cannot be out here looking like this. Like, this is a big thing to win this bowl game. I know Canes fans have dismissed it, but bro, we haven't won a bowl game in 10 years, bro. That is crazy. That is not something you want to be
diabolical, dog.
This is not something you want to. You're trying to get, people forget there's still a signing day in February. Going after transfers, you're going after young guys that aren't signed, and you're just like, that program that just lost their 15th in a row bowl game, like they don't know anything after the season. Like, come on, bro, like you have to win this game. So I'm gonna just talk to my team, and I'm gonna look every single body in the eye on defense and tell them boys to nut up or shut up, because there's some of the calls you're in position to make the play, bro. You just gotta get butt to the ground. Like, just if you got to hold on and you get dragged an extra yard or two, I don't care. Just don't let go, because you letting 5-6 yard plays that somebody's supposed to be nickel and diming you on the field. And then that gives you opportunities to create the turnovers. But when you constantly give up the big plays, then you're not going to have those opportunities. They're riding momentum. They're not turning the ball over. But if you make the play, they make the 4 yards, the 5 yards, 6 yards, and they're nickel and diming up the field, that's more opportunities for you to make that game changing play. I'm looking at everybody on defense. Strip that ball. If somebody got him wrapped up, somebody better be coming in and stripping that ball. I'm calling Mike Irvin in, and everybody, 11 hats to the football. Somebody got to make a play on defense. It's time to nut up, shut up. That's the only thing. And then I'll talk to my DC and his agent, after the game. Sorry, John.
That's probably the realest part about this entire stream. That is probably the realest part of this entire stream. Look, y'all, I know for some people in the chat or people on Twitter, it's not a big deal. But like Steve-O said, I do think it is a big deal. Haven't won a bowl game in a while. And there is something to finishing the season on top, finishing the season with some positive momentum. Just something to roll into the spring. So I do think it's a big deal. And I do hope they close out and get the dub. Like, thank all three of y'all, not just for being on today's show, but for being on all season. Thank you guys so much. For those of y'all in the chat, y'all make sure y'all follow all three of these guys, some of the best content creators you will find, not just in the Cane space, but in college football, period. Thank everyone that's shown up. Like, share, and subscribe. Go follow my guests. I really hope we get this dub, man. I do not feel like sitting down and dealing with rival fans after we lost the goddamn Pop-Tarts Bowl. So let's get this dub, man. Let's celebrate Cam Ward's last college football game. Again, thank you guys for showing up. I got nothing else to say. I'm terrible about closing these things out. I love everybody. We out.